guys, welcome back to my channel. This is me Shanthi and you're watching me on my YouTube channel TheLeiaV. If you're newly watching me and this video for the first time, welcome. I would love for you to join my small internet family, and all you have to do is just click the subscribe button down here and down in the info bar below, and don't forget to click on the bell icon next to it just so that you stay updated and notified whenever I have new video going up on my channel. And let's be part of the notification squad. And today's video is going to be the third video of my Girlfriend Guide series installment that I introduced on my channel for this year 2017. And today we're going to be discussing how you can be your own cheerleader. And if you're interested to know more about what I'm going to be sharing with you on this video, then please keep on watching. Shanthi, what do you mean by being your own cheerleader? I can do that, and I'm going to be sharing with you my tried and tested ways and how to make sure that you keep your inner mean girl in check. The funny thing about it is that most of us are so much fine-tuned into listening to our inner negative voice for a huge part of our lives. I am speaking about the inner mean girl within us, the one that is constantly sitting on the mental side notes, always questioning, condemning, procrastinating, also not forgetting calling out and stone cold criticizing our each and every move. If you still have no idea what this inner voice, inner mean girl I'm speaking to you about, is that person inside of us who always tells us whatever we touch, whatever we approach, whatever that we do turns into plain. Here's what we can do each time our inner evil twin calling us out. We gotta make sure that we suppress the voice that's giving us a lot of negative thoughts. And I just want to emphasize the fact that as much as it's so easy to believe in all of the negative things that may go wrong, learn to question them just like how they question the positives. Like, do you really think this is going to be happening for you? Do you really think you're going to be landing this job? Do you really think that you can afford this house? Do you really think you deserve this relationship? Try to question them back and put them in their place. Our mind is just like a muscle, just like how we go to the gym and work out our muscles. The same way we would have to train our brain to make sure that we question and put some logic and sense behind each time we hear that negative voice calling out to us. The reason I feel the way the inner voice is as it is, behaving as it is perhaps because of its origin. Certain things and certain questions were said to us over and over again when we were kids, and we're bringing the same thoughts again into our adulthood, and I feel it's like a robust neural pattern. While I do understand that it's not possible to extinguish all of these negative inner voices altogether, but I believe we can actually undermine it by just making sure that we turn the notches of the voice down by questioning it a lot more than we usually would. Kind of gives perspective to ourselves. Instead of allowing a critical voice to remain vague, bring it to sharp focuses by questioning it back with past successful stories, like what you were good at dealing at the previous situation before, and how you feel like you could bring the past situation, the knowledge that you gain from it, and how you're going to be applying to this particular question that you have in your mind, and making sure that you can get a better output out of it. Because most of the time the vagueness, I mean to say, is just a lot of what if goes wrong, what if that goes wrong, what if this goes wrong, and you just put it back into a sharp focus. My favorite way is to just put it down in pen and paper, because it kind of gives me a lot more sharper focus on what I want to do, where I want to get. I only say this in confidence. The more I practice this, I can say by writing down the most precise critiques, whatever that my inner voice is throwing back at me, I find it easier to effectively dispute its claims. And I also feel like by becoming aware of the voice that is actually not me at all, I've learned to accept, and you should too, that a normal human being tends to make mistakes. We do learn from mistakes, and we make sure that we don't repeat those mistakes in the future. And there's nothing wrong with committing mistakes. That's how we grow as a person. If we don't have any problems or we don't commit any mistakes, then how else would we grow? I highly want to emphasize that the secret to this success of overcoming and being your own cheerleader is not giving up to the inner voice of yours. One other way that I like to practice is to make sure that I try, if I could give myself a try, to just give myself a boost start to just go and try something that I really want to do, but I'm afraid of instead of allowing the inner voice to tell me that I'm not going to be good. Sometimes it's just about saying what's the one thing you can do to step out and move forward from where you are. Something that you have done before that has worked for you. Do know that your inner critic, she's not really going to be enjoy giving up her portion of your real minor state. So please bear that in mind, that it takes a lot of more practice to talk a lot of positive affirmation to just keep her in check. The inner critic inside of you, all she's doing is just trying to silence all and any threats that are being presented to her, in a way just to safeguard her and save you as well. So don't go too hard on her. Bear that in mind. We just have to make sure that we have a lot of positive affirmations to give ourselves, and just ask a lot more logical questions each time she tells you what if, and this allows you not to get paralyzed by the voice inside. I will speak a lot more about this topic on my blog post. If it's up already, I'll put a link to it. Otherwise, you can go and visit me on my blog at www.TheLeiaV.blogspot.sg, and I will be ending this video as a right now, and I hope you enjoy watching this video. And if you did, then don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed already, please do so by clicking the subscribe button down here and down in the info bar below. And please don't forget to click on the bell icon next to it, just so that you stay notified and updated each time I have a new video going up on my channel. And I will see you in my next week's video. Bye guys!